sleep in New York. But there is sleep all over America.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the theater. You know, there's been a lot of chatter lately about this meeting between Bishop Bernard Fellay, the Superior General of the Society of St. Pius X, and the Prefect of the CDF in the Vatican, Cardinal Mueller. And one of the nagging criticisms leveled against Bishop Fellay is that he didn't rush into an agreement the last time around when Pope Benedict XVI was still at the helm, arguably the best opportunity since 1988 for the Society of St. Pius X to reconcile, or to, how do we put that, regularize their irregular canonical status. Now, lots of people have argued on the contrary that after everything that's happened to the traditionalist communities who have in fact signed a deal, quote unquote, with the Vatican over the years, this really isn't quite fair to Bishop Fellay. They argued that in fact he was right and prudent to take his time on this. Now, the Fraternity of St. Peter, for example, still awaits that promised bishop that never quite materialized. The Transalpine Redemptorists had to wait, I think, well over a year before they were able to get their seminarians who were ready for ordination actually ordained. And despite all of the promises that they could continue their critique of the new Mass in the Second Vatican Council, let's be honest, we haven't heard a word from the Institute of the Good Shepherd in years. So the Vatican's track record when it comes to trust is not exactly through the roof. And all of this is to say nothing of the de facto decapitation of the Franciscan Friars of the Immaculate at the hands of the Vatican, and now even persistent rumors that traditionalist heads are about to roll in the Curia itself, starting with that of Cardinal Raymond Burke. Now, rather than belabor the point, it is difficult to know which way is best to proceed at this point anyway. We're going to give you one of our clips. Now, this is from a film that we do not, in fact, recommend. Let me repeat that. We do not recommend the following film. But the film does feature a scene that's pretty much spot on applicable to this situation with Bishop Fellay, the Society of St. Pius X, and the Vatican. It's from the 1976 Clint Eastwood film, The Outlaw Josey Wales. Now, Josey Wales is a Confederate soldier whose wife and kids were murdered by the Union soldiers. And in the scene that you're about to see, the Civil War has just ended, and promises have been extended to try to coax Josey and his band of holdouts out of the hills so that they might come down and live happily ever after under Union beneficence. But of course, things are not as they seem. Let's take a look.
All that a fella has to do is ride into that Union camp down there, raise his right hand and swear as such as you'll be loyal to the United States. Then he can take up his horse again and go home.
They gonna give us full amnesty then?
Yep. Everyone else has done it but us. We are the last of the holdouts. I'm going in, boys. I've had enough. Josey.
Better go with him, boy.
Are you coming with us, Josey?
I reckon not, monsieur.
He'll be coming after you, Josey.
Yeah.
There's nowhere you can go to get away from him.
I reckon that's true.
Good luck, Josey.
Put the rifle down, too. I'll be needing this for squirrels and such.
Put it down.
Here's the man you asked for, sir.
Ah, Fletcher, good to see you.
Well done. Thank you.
All right. I want you men to raise your right hands.
What for?
So as you can pledge loyalty to the Union. Now raise your right hand so I can take your oath. I pledge that I will be loyal to the United States of America.
I pledge that I will be loyal to the United States of America.
And recognize that it is one nation.
Recognize that it's one nation.
I ain't doing it.
Come on, kid, let's get this over with.
So I've been thinking. I think it's them who owe us an apology.
And I further swear that though I be murderous,
Look, that's Josey.
Verminous, Lion, Missouri, scum!
You promised me those men would be decently treated.
They were decently treated. They were decently fed. And then they were decently shot.
Whew. Pretty gruesome stuff. But is it applicable? I think so. This is a dangerous game, and there's so much at stake. So let's be patient with Bishop Fellay. After all, there's an awful lot to lose. For Real Answers, I'm Michael Matt, and we'll see you in the theater next time.